Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 5 of an Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road walkthrough. In the previous few episodes, we've been trying to finish this intro quest that's part of the Zone storyline. It's called Paths of Chaos. And we had to explore 3 different areas: Ostermere, Rustwall Estate, and Elenglynn. And we've explored the first 2, and the only one we have left now is Elenglynn. So unfortunately, Elenglynn is way up here. Oh, I've got this Mirrormoor Incursion. We've got a quest to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because it looks like there's some people fighting it. And if I can get there fast enough, I might be able to at least get a few hits in and get credit for killing it. Wait, am I by myself? Ostermere Incursion is up. Come help with Ostermere Incursion. Alright. We got a few more people. How do we do this? Oh, there's lots of people. Great. I have no idea how to do these. I'm just killing stuff as fast as I can. That hurts?
We shall return.
That was doing a lot of damage. I needed to get out of that.
Let the sky rain glass.
gleaming Mirrormoor shards. Mosaic skill shred. Okay, we need to collect how many? I don't know. Alien Refuge Amulet. It's more of a tank piece. Pauldron of Health. Wonder how this Mosaic skill shred works. A shred ripped from a once intact skill style should still be usable if enough can be collected. Interesting. Can I use it? Wait. Did it work? What did it do? I don't know what I just did. It seems to have disappeared, though. Yeah, it's gone. I wonder what... Oh. I wonder what it did. Oh, hell. Somebody was asking me for the quest, and I didn't see their message. Okay, they already left the group. Okay, so I'm going to go to this way shrine over here and teleport as close to Elenglynn as I can. Actually, I need to go back to the city and turn in this daily quest first.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime. Hmm?
Let's see, what's the fastest way to get through? I need to turn in the quest right here. Is that it? Or is this it? I think this is it. Look at this, another quest here. What is this? Calling all antiquarians. Okay, I'm not going to do that. That'll just take us to...
The new forest worries me. Nothing natural ever grew that quickly.
It's those wood elves. Valenwood is trying to annex territory that is rightfully ours.
Maybe. But the wood elves of Vashabar claim their intentions are peaceful. A forest springs out of nowhere and covers a third of the Weald and no one does anything? What's the Legion waiting for? An all-out...
Oh, an all-out attack, I guess he was going to say?
It's the damn wood elves, mark my word. Why else would they settle on this side of the Strid?
Alright, yeah, that would have taken us, that other quest would have taken us to the Greymoor chapter. We don't want to do that. I need to go turn in this daily quest and get a new one.
Onsi be praised. You return on your feet, not on a stretcher. Tell me, adventurer, were you successful?
I helped defeat a Mirrormoor Incursion.
Excellent work, adventurer. I knew we could count on you. Each Daedric incursion we defeat brings us one step closer to victory in this strange war. Here, you earned this reward, and the gratitude of the Westweald Legion. An Imperial Legion feeds on paperwork, hero. We both know perfectly well that we need fighters like you out in the field. But I'm not authorized to hire any more adventurers today. Try again tomorrow.
What's going on?
Westweald is under attack.
Okay, we've already heard that. All right, so
Fight
she's...
for the Weald!
She said she's not authorized to give us another quest, but here she is, giving us
I
a
wish
quest.
I could send you straight out to deal with another Mirrormoor Incursion. But I can't offer you more work right now.
But
Check that Westweald is under attack.
what do you need me to do?
Join forces with like-minded adventurers and fight off any Mirrormoor
All right, I'll help
incursions
fight
you
off
encounter.
an incursion. Now it still shows a quest marker there. Weird.
Follow the sounds of fighting. There is the Mirrormoor. Our mages speculate that some...
That got rid of it. Okay. So weird. Okay, now I need to go to Elenglynn, which is out this northern gate here, and it's far to the north. It's kind of far away. That's why I've been putting off doing it. But now we've done the other two, so we've got to go to... I think it's called Elenglynn. Yeah, Elenglynn. Oh, we might not make it.
All of Wayrest is talking about you. You're a hero for taking down those Pelengairs.
She's talking about a dungeon I did months ago.
Oh, you look like just the sort of heroic warrior I could use. My family's farm is facing some goblin problems right now, and I'm worried my uncle is going to do something terrible. Does that sound like something you could help with?
Maybe. What do you think your uncle is going to do?
My uncle Octavius is going to hire some hunters to cull the goblins. But the goblins haven't done anything deserving a full cull yet. Pym says there's a reason for the goblins' behavior, and I believe her.
Who's Pym?
She's a goblin researcher. Pym's taken special interest in the two tribes which have camps near our farm. She talks about goblins like they're the best thing in all of Westweald. Go talk to Pym. I'm sure she'd pay you for your help.
Okay, I'll go find Pym and see if I can help her.
I think Pym was going to meet with my uncle. So you might be able to find her at the family farm near Gray's Hollow. I really hope you can help the situation before things get too bad.
Why do you think the goblins are so riled up?
I don't have a clue. They've never been this angry before. My uncle and the other farmers can forgive a few sheep here and there, but they'll lose everything if the goblins continue like this.
Why do you say the goblins are angry?
They're not hungry. Anything they kill is left where it is. I'd say the goblins are sending us a message, but no one on the farms has done anything. Pym checked. I can't blame the farmers for being nervous.
Okay, I'll go talk to Pym. Where's Pym? Over here? Right there, okay. So, yeah, I guess we'll do the main story later. This, uh-oh. Good that I survived that. I'll just go ahead and do this now. And we'll get to the third place. We'll get to Elenglynn naturally as we progress.
A prosperous discovery.
A goblin just attacked me, Pym. My niece is missing. I'm hiring the hunters.
Give me more time. I can figure out what's upsetting them. I can calm them down.
Sorry, goblin researcher. Looks like I won.
I need to protect my farm. My family. My niece Bella went out on her own, and now she's missing. If hiring those hunters will save her life, then I'm going to do it, even if Pym hates me.
If you think Bella is missing, why not form a search party?
She'd be fine if those goblins weren't out here. One of them just attacked me. You can see its body, there. The goblins are the problem, and Yerntan's hunters are the solution. I know it.
I met your niece in the city.
Then she still has to make her way back here to safety. And that's not something I can guarantee with all these goblins around. I know my course. The hunters are the only way to ensure my family's safety.
If you thought... Oh, I already said this.
She'd be fine if those goblins weren't...
Okay, alright. Let's talk to Pym.
Hiring hunters isn't the way to solve this problem. I know that goblins can be unnerving if you aren't used to them, but wiping out 2 camps is going too far. Do you have a moment to help me with this goblin problem?
Do you know why the goblins are attacking?
These goblins are more aggressive than usual. It's almost as if they're getting ready for war. When goblins fight, they make trouble for everyone. Goblins aren't stupid, though. They wouldn't get this aggressive without a cause.
If warring goblins are so dangerous, why not let the hunter handle it?
If searching through a few goblin camps to see what's upsetting them is all it takes to stop a tragedy from happening, I'll do it. Come with me? There's a bitterfish camp not too far. I have some funding left over. You can have it if you help.
Okay, I'll help you find a way to calm the warring goblins.
It'll be hard to miss the bitterfish's camp. It's just west of here. Look for the campfire. Or walk until you smell fish. Watching the goblins and studying their mannerisms would be a lot easier if their camps didn't smell so strongly.
I mean, goblins are usually pretty loud. They make loud sounds, so I don't think I'll have trouble finding them. What do you expect to find at the bitterfish camp?
I'm not sure, really. Signs of a struggle? Maybe a disturbance of some sort? It takes more than you think to get an entire camp this angry, let alone 2. I'm familiar with this bitterfish camp. I should be able to tell when something's amiss.
How do you study goblins?
Same way you study anything else, I guess. I keep my distance and observe the goblins from afar. Sometimes they get comfortable enough with my presence that I can move closer. But I never disturb their lives or interfere with what they're doing.
How are we going to be able to stop the goblin war without disturbing them?
What we'll be doing won't strictly be research. We'll be intervening for a good cause. This time we'll make our observations and inquiries from within the goblin camps. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with my research's integrity. Keep your gold, Octavius. My friend and I are going to fix this.
Do what you have to, but don't blame me, Pym.
Alright, I'm gonna go... Uh-oh.
For as many tentacles.
Well... I wasn't intending to kill the goblins, but I need to uncover this,
Hostilities ended.
So this is not a striking locale, really? This is Gray's Hollow, which is a point of interest, right? No. Why is it not showing as completed? That's not right. Maybe it's part of the quest? It wouldn't be, though. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Normally, when there's an eye symbol like this, normally you just ride up to it, and it shows, like, it shows it's completed. But in this case, it's not doing it.
Timora's many eyes.
Now I'm getting lost. I need to go back this way. I'm getting confused between the 2 quest objectives. And there's another quest right there, too. Travel to the Bitterfish tribe. So what, was that a different goblin tribe I just went to? No, it's the same one. Okay.
too much attention to yourself.
I think it's a bit late for that.
You're scared, but you don't have to attack.
Yeah, right.
Please don't attack.
Focus your intellect.
Empty shrine.
Normally there's an incredible totem in this shrine. Where is it? Goblins never move their totems.
Okay.
You see that? Could be useful.
What could be useful? No, I don't see it, Azandar. Tell me what it is.
Try not to hurt them too badly.
Try not to hurt them too badly. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt them.
I'm a friend, remember?
Well, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I've only found one clue. So I'm missing something. There's this little area.
Libations are on you next time. Ha!
Got lots of gear. None of it that I can use. But it might be good for a different character. What else? Anything else? Shoes of the Wield. Okay, looks like that's all of it for now. Alright, there's another quest objective right there. Let's see what this is. Bitterfish Shaman.
Oh no! They're shaman? Oh, look at the wounds! Goblin weapons don't cause trauma like that. The missing totem and the shaman. It's all so horrid. But we should talk over what we found.
Okay.
Losing a shaman is enough to cause uncertainty within a goblin camp. But losing their totem too? No wonder this camp is so violent. I have some theories, but nothing conclusive.
What do you think is going on?
Nothing good. The missing totem is already enough to get the goblins angry and mobile. But the dead shaman explains the chaos. They're scared and unorganized. Desperate.
Do you know how we can calm these goblins down?
We can't. Not without their totem. Until they get it back, they won't appoint a new shaman. And whatever happened to the previous one seems suspicious to me. We should investigate the Sharptooth camp next. It's just southeast of Gray's Hollow.
Alright, let's go to the Sharptooth camp.
Goblins are highly territorial. That's why the Sharptooth camp is a little ways away from the Bitterfish goblin camp. Still, they're nearer than most other goblin tribes, and that makes for interesting research. You'll see what I mean.
Tell me about the Sharptooth goblins.
They're not as frightened of other creatures. I suppose having a camp near Gray's Hollow will do that. They do tend to get into more mischief because they're not as intimidated by the farms, but they're also not as reactionary.
Alright, let's do it. Is this it? No, that's Elenglynn. Okay. So it's all the way over here. Got some pure water for some alchemy.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
I scouted around and the goblins look agitated here too. Let's see what we can find.
Probably somebody took their totem from this tribe too. Ow. Shaman's dead.
Oh gods. Please don't attack.
Well, I don't know what she was going to say. We got interrupted. Rusty knife. This knife is too large for goblin hands. It was left conspicuously out in the open.
A rusty knife? It's not one of the goblins. See the handle? Much too big for them. This can't be coincidence.
Hello? Is someone there? I need help.
Bella?
Thank you.
What is Octavius'
Did I
niece
hear
doing
you mention
here?
a knife? Can I see it? Pim always talked about how dangerous entering a goblin's camp was. I was trying to stay away from the goblins, but I guess I should have been looking to stay away from the traps instead. You found a knife. Can I see it?
Pim doesn't think the knife belongs to the goblins.
She's right. It doesn't. This is my family's kitchen knife. My uncle said it was missing just the other day, but goblins don't steal knives.
Then what is the knife doing here?
I don't know. This could explain why the goblins are encroaching on the farms more than usual. Maybe the sight of the knife or the smell of it is turning the already angry goblins against the farmers.
Why are you here, Bella?
I realized I just couldn't send strangers into a situation I was too scared to be in myself. I didn't get very far, though. Stepping on that trap was stupid. But I'm glad I was here to identify the knife for you.
I can ask Pim about the knife. Maybe she knows.
Finding the knife we planted won't change anything, Pim.
You stole the knife? Why?
Ask your precious researcher. Her work is very enlightening.
My work? Oh, adventurer. I think I know what he's doing.
You do?
My last publication was on the past major goblin wars. What started them, the factors and variables that drove all these different goblin tribes to war. Yearn 10 is recreating the exact conditions of Bone Cliff Battle.
What happened at Bone Cliff Battle?
There was a rough few seasons. 2 camps lost their shamans to sickness while flooding destroyed their totems. Neither tribe left the battle with enough goblins to support their camps. The only thing Yearn 10 introduced to the tale is a knife.
Bella said that knife belonged to her family.
Which explains why the goblins were so hostile to the farms. Yearn 10 doesn't just want the goblins to be violent. He wants to be paid. Yearn 10 must have the missing totems.
He wants to be paid. What's he gonna... He's gonna sell the totems? It doesn't make any sense. How do you know?
Because he wants to lure the goblins to his hunters. They won't be paid unless the goblins are dead. And Yern Ten is lazy enough to devise a plan to get the goblins to come to him. I think Octavius let the hunters camp in Gray's Hollow.
So he created the problem so that they would have to hire him to fix the problem. Yep. Let's go to Gray's Hollow then.
I'm trusting you to deal out justice for the dead goblins.
I'll meet you at Gray's Hollow.
Alright, is this Elenglynn? No. I love Ultimates. I love Ultimates.
You have to get the totems back. Nothing else will stop this violence. I've never seen goblins so agitated. I hope it's not too late to return the totems to them. I'd hate to have to write up this incident as a tragedy. Not if it can be stopped.
You'd write about this?
I think I'd have to. If we can resolve this peacefully, then others may need to know how we did it. Goblins are reasonable creatures, even in this state. If I return the totems, that might end this whole ordeal. Would you mind retrieving them?
You aren't coming with me?
I don't think I can bring myself to attack a goblin. I'll only slow you down in there. I'll meet you on the western side of Gray's Hollow when you're done. I probably shouldn't stay in one spot for too long.
What do the goblin totems look like?
The Bitterfish and Sharptooth goblins have well-documented totem motifs. Both will have skulls in a place of prominence. Bitterfish totems are taller and incorporate feathers, while the Sharptooth totems are shorter and very clean.
Okay.
I'll meet you on the west side of Gray's Hollow when you have the totems. Good luck.
So close.
Heed your surroundings.
Okay, so they're fighting each other.
And tranquility.
And I'm gonna kill both of them and get the totems. Well, I guess the idea of luring them to the hunters worked. Is there some loot over there? Nah, it's not worth it. And there's Jermton.
Payment to kill you.
The skull is clean and glistens like it's been polished. The plumes on the skull look fresh, as if they were recently added to the totem.
Time for tea, then.
Over here.
I can't climb the ladder? Gotta go around.
Thank the eight. Hand me the totems. The sooner I can return them to the goblins, the sooner this mess is over.
Here are the totems.
Thank you. I hope this works. I was making good progress earning these goblins' trust, but Yerntan's actions might have ruined that. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Good luck.
Here they come. Don't attack them. I did not take your totems, but I am returning them. So please, stop.
Oh, she's the leader now. There's a dungeon where you do this. You kill the leader and then you become the leader.
Did you see that? The displays of aggression just disappeared. Oh, they're calming down. I don't know if they'll attack either of us on sight anymore. Oh, this is impossibly exciting.
What happened?
I think they trust me. This is such a breakthrough for my research. See how they're not attacking us? That's proof that they're not hostile anymore. I couldn't have done this without your help. Thank you. Please, accept this.
Pym, you're in big trouble.
I am going to be able to return to my research with a new perspective on goblins. Although, I might keep my notes to myself for a bit. Maybe I can stop the next Yerntan by delaying my publications.
If you're not going to publish, what will you do now?
I suppose I'll settle down here and make sure the two camps are protected from more interference. They deserve the same safety that the farmers want for themselves. I'm sure, in time, the farmers can learn to not be so scared of goblins.
Do you think the farmers can learn to live with the goblins?
Between Bella and I think we can get Octavius to change his views. He'll help us with the others. Everyone was too blinded by their fear of the goblins to see Yerntan for the crook that he was. We can change that.
You seem confident.
I am. Like I said, the misunderstanding here was fueled by fear. But there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There are other places in Tamriel where goblins and humans coexist. It's not impossible.
Okay. Yeah, I think they think she's their leader now. Alright, so now it's finally showing as completed. That's weird that it's this eye symbol. I've still got some time, so let's go ahead and go to Elenglynn now.
That was intellectually stimulating.
Intellectually stimulating? Okay.
Welcome, Proxy. Let us speak before we go inside. This is Elenglynn, an Ayleid ruin. I expected to find the Recollection here, as they have been searching similar ruins throughout the area. They did not disappoint. I sense an aura of Daedric power as well. Perhaps that aura drew them here.
An aura of Daedric power?
Indeed. I sense an ancient Daedric shrine in these ruins, although I have no idea which prince it honors. If we find the shrine, we may uncover the Recollection's purpose here. Do you still have the Econir, Proxy?
Yes. Do you think we'll find memories here?
I see you remember our adventures in the shrines of the good Daedra. I believe we may find important memories for the Econir to reveal here as well. Watch for places where it can show us something, Proxy.
Alright, I'll keep the Econir handy.
Between the Recollection and the dangers inherent in most ruins, I suggest caution. My research revealed that Elenglynn contains a maze filled with deadly traps. We must reach the heart of the maze to find a way through. I am ready when you are.
Tell me more about the Echoneer.
Hermaeus Mora knew he could not completely erase all knowledge of Athelia from the world. He locked away his own memories of her in glyphics hidden in Apocrypha. He created the Echoneer to reveal any lingering memories of the Forgotten Prince.
When did you get it?
The one who knows asked the Demi-Prince Farnui Ten to convey the Echoneer to me after the cultists of the Blind Path made the mistake of invading his realm. Hermaeus Mora told me you would need it.
What else should I know about Elenglynn?
Elenglynn? An Ayleid ruin, most likely a temple or monastery. As you can see, little remains above ground. The vaults below are more extensive, or so I have read. Adventurers report dangerous monsters and traps within. Those who survived, anyway.
Can you tell me anything about the Ayleids?
I am hardly an Ayleid scholar. I know they were called Wild Elves, and they established Tamriel's first empire. Their city-states were spread across much of this region, but their empire fell during the First Era. Much about them has been lost.
Why would the Recollection be interested in Ayleid ruins?
Many Ayleids worshipped Daedric princes. Athelia may have been among them. When the Recollection began to remember Athelia, they remembered her as their god. I think they are searching for shrines to Athelia. Mere speculation, but a logical guess.
I want to know more about the Recollection.
From what I have determined, they are a secret society with a keen interest in ancient ruins. The revival of an Ayleid cult, perhaps. Our ally Baragon knows more. He recently tracked them to West Weald and has been looking into their activities.
What does the Recollection want?
Baragon told me that the group was initially formed to seek out something missing in their lives. It seems clear now they were looking for Athelia, even if they did not know it. Now that Athelia is free, their actions are becoming more conspicuous.
At Rustwall, I learned that the Recollection is working with Daedra, a Shard Marshal Vargas.
Shard Marshal Vargas? I am not familiar with that Daedric rank. We know they assisted Torvasard in his quest to remember the Forgotten Prince. Perhaps this Vargas is also connected to Athelia. No matter. It is evident we have more to learn, Proxy.
Alright, well, let's do it. Let's learn more. Getting some shadow
chance at perfection.
Input lag. Looks like it stopped, though.
Be wary. If I sense the presence of Daedric power, the Recollection likely noticed it as well.
Ow. Ascendor got hit by him.
The Recollection made a business. They have met some of Elenglynn. Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
I'm feeling hostility.
I was trying to hit that person with the ultimate, obviously, and I missed. Oh, that's not good. I mean, that kind of looks like something that might be beneficial, but then it started damaging me.
Let grace renew your vigor, Proxy.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
Oh, that was a waste. These things are too weak to be using that particular ability on.
The current of fate shall revitalize you.
Alright, so do I need to go downstairs? I mean, we started off upstairs, so I didn't really want to jump off or anything. But maybe we need to go downstairs. There's some stairs right here. I'll just take the stairs instead of jumping off like a crazy person. Kill the Minotaur first.
Feel the current of fate flow through you.
Trying to get away before it hit me. Nope. It's above me, right? Oh, I have to go around. Okay. How am I going to do this? I need to go north and then go around. I'm still going to explore this area, maybe. Yeah, I think the only way is to go north.
Morris twitching tentacles. I'm glad that's done. If we must.
Oh, that's why you have to be upstairs. Okay. So I've got to go past this area. And then maybe jump down. Alright. We're on our way.
We have an accord.
Welkin stones.
Everybody's getting hit by
Aliens
those
were
things.
fascinated with the magic of light. But this is not what we seek. Let us press on.
Alright, so I did manage to get back into the game, but I just wanted to explain what happened.
They wanna fight, do they?
I'm gonna actually end the video right here because I've only got 5 minutes left. I don't want to make this video more than an hour, but what happened is I bumped into a cord or something and my microphone cut out, so that's why there was no microphone during all that previous time. Like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, or whatever. And then the ESO server crashed. So, I'm just gonna stop it right here. But in the next episode, we'll continue with this little dungeon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.